Alright, welcome to EverQuest II. I've never played this game before. I never played EverQuest I either, a massive multiplayer online game from 1999. And this is from 2004, second game. I have played a little bit out of the PlayStation 2 titles. So Baldur's Gate, Dark Alliance, released in 2001 for the PlayStation 2. It's a Dungeons and Dragons action role-playing game, like Diablo. And then Dark Alliance 2 released in 2003, I believe, or 2004. And then after that, the same company that made Dark Alliance 2 released a EverQuest game that played exactly the same and had improvements, but were set in the EverQuest world instead of Dungeons and Dragons. And then there were a fourth game set in EverQuest as well. I played a little bit out of those, but they are more like Diablo. This is more like World of Warcraft and Warhammer Online type of game. But the EverQuest II world, create a heroic character or create a character. You are about to experience the magical world of NORAD. I believe the PS2 title I tried was named Champions of NORAD, a land of legend and adventure. To begin your journey, you must first create your character. You can create a basic character or one that is already leveled up. Create heroic character or create character. Let's go for character. Traditional. Server with all content accessible. Progression requires membership. Event requires membership. Free trade requires membership, and lore and legend requires membership. What's the difference? So lore and legend, play with your friends in any content at any level. Alright, most items can be freely traded between players. Free trade, so you need a special account for trading items and for playing with friends in any content at any level. Event, player versus player enabled. See server into link below. Okay, I don't care about player versus player in any of these games. Not even back in the day when I played with friends. I didn't care much about player versus player. Instead I would play cooperatively with friends against AI, non-playable enemies. Player versus the world, essentially. Player versus the environment, PvE. Progression requires membership. Expansion locked servers. Okay, we will go for the one that we can pick. So select archetype. So you can be a fighter, and then we have different classes: Guardian, Berserker, Monk, Brazier, Paladin, and Shadow Knight. You can be a priest. Then we have the Templar, the Inquisitor, the Warden, the Channeler, the Fury, the Mystic, and the Defiler. You can be a mage, with the Wizard, the Warlock, the Illusionist, the Cursor, the Conjurer, and the Necromancer. We have the Scout, we have the Swashbuckler, the Brigand, the Troubadour, the Beast Lord, the Dirge, the Ranger, and the Assassin. And I believe we want to be a fighter. Maybe not. We'll go for a ranger. And scout and ranger. We have a barbarian. The models of this game are pretty decent. This game is from 2004, the same year as World of Warcraft Classic, the original World of Warcraft game. The models are good for the time. The first game looked too outdated. It had a nice cover, the hot blonde elf on it, but when I looked at the actual game, the models looked so old that, yeah, I'd rather play the second game. It can be male and female. We can change the appearance. So this is the barbarian. Shop now. Okay, we can shop stuff. It can be evil races, neutral races, or good races. So the neutral races are the barbarians, humans. This can hardly see because the TV is a bit away. Arakin, some kind of dragon-like being. We have the rat people, Rabringa. Reminds me of Skaven in Warhammer. We have we'll have to move closer to be able to read the names of those races. We have the erudite. Okay, change appearance. Barbarian had a nice card, but I don't like that they are dark. I don't know how do you change appearance more than this. I believe I watched a video where they could change like the hair and the skin and other details, the face. But here I seem to only get 3 options or 2. Maybe I need to have a better account for that. Please confirm your state and zip code. Okay. Only American states are available. That sucks. If you can't unlock stuff from... I'm in Sweden, so obviously cannot use this. Because I'm not in America. That's a bit of a disappointment. Okay. Have to look up that outside of the game later. Anyway, it's disappointing if we only have these looks to choose from. We have the erudite, some kind of monk. We have the human. Wouldn't have had a problem with the barbarian if they had this hair and face, but when they are black, not exactly what I want. I wanted them to look like on the card. Okay, so the human. We have only 2 options when we make a new character. This one is the better one, of course. This is the human. Now we have the free blood. Looked horrible. Okay, I don't like the look of that one. We have the half-elf. Normally I like blondes, but I don't like when the hair is this yellow. It looks ugly. Okay, so that's half elf. We have the care, some kind of cat people. In Dungeons and Dragons they are called Tabaxi, and in Elder Scrolls they are called Kayets. Here they are called Kara. And we have gnomes. Okay, then we have the good races. The Vasir, some kind of cat creature. We have the dwarf. Horrible looks to choose from. Okay, the frog look, kind of frog. Okay, we have the fae, some kind of fairy. They're not that big, they're actually pretty small. Sucks that we have no options. Halflings. It's horrible. Rudolph. This appearance is actually decent. Prefer this face. This hairstyle was decent. Okay, what about the high elf? Look better on the card. Male. Horrible with white hair. This one still looked kinda like on the card. This one was horrible. Well, this one was decent, but doesn't fit the class. And now the evil factions, the Razal, kind of fairy. Have the Ixar, some kind of lizard. The Shamak, another lizard type. The males are smaller than the females. The trolls, they're very different in this game. Looks more like some kind of demonic imp in other games. A goblin or something. There they are trolls there. Ogres. This guy and humans. This one looked like an ogre actually. This looked more like some kind of mix between ogre and oak. This, yeah, certainly an ogre. This looked like a guy and human, to be honest. This like an oak. Maybe this world doesn't have orcs. The ogres look like orcs. And we have the dark elves. I love the card. I don't like this model though. This male was pretty good. I don't like this one at all. This one, this one had a nice face. I don't like the hair. And this one, while having white hair, I still don't like it. I think it should have looked something like on the card. Okay, the card was nice, but not the model. Should have tried to be closer to the actual card, but maybe if you have the real account, you can get these faces. In the video I saw they had a lot of alternatives. Okay. This sucks. To have only the ugly faces. Human. Then I don't think it should be a ranger. High elf could be a ranger, I guess. Let's go back. The heroic character. Created by now. Try before you buy. Test drive a class for a full level. Test drive level 100, 180, double A's, flying mount, armor, weapons, jewelry, something. Okay. or instant boost level 100, freeze 320, double ace on your flying Pegasus, armor with level 100 stats, weapons and jewelry too, food, drink and ammo, potions and more, no restrictions. Okay. Try this one. That was a bit of a disappointment. This was the best one out of the ones offered here. We also had the good ones, the Fae, the Elf, so we have this one. A really good face, the human, the better hairstyle, a bit too light. I will go for the elf, even if I don't really like that it looks so different from the card. Okay, let's pick next. Oh, here is the other options, I see. Cool part with this game, by the way, is that you can have a webcam and then you can do your own, you can speak and then have this card speak your voice. Then you can modify it to have different voices using some kind of AI feature of this game. So she will, if you have a webcam, then you can move the head to the side and look up and stuff as your own head, and then the character will move too, and you can speak and she will have your voice. And if you are playing a female and don't want the female to have your male voice, for example, or you're playing a male and don't want a female voice, if you are a woman, then you can modify the voice so that it sounds completely different and uses a female voice instead, or a male voice, so that if you are a woman and speaks, the character will have a completely different voice but will still say the same stuff that you are saying, and will still move her head and mouth and stuff like you do, and the eyes, I believe the eyes and the mouth will move based on what the player does, but you need a webcam for it and to connect it to the game. Okay, head and hair. Lady velvet. Ah, this is a better hairstyle. It's pretty good. Maiden. A lot of hairstyles, which is always good. Is there anyone that is actually with long hair? Is the question. This one is good, for sure. The PlayStation 2 title, Champions of North, and the later one, they had really good female elves that you could play as. The problem was you couldn't zoom in on them in the game. It's a PS2 game from the top and down, like Diablo. You could zoom in a little bit, and when you checked your inventory you could see the character, but for the most part you couldn't zoom in like in a modern game, which of course is a letdown. When we have a hot female character and you cannot zoom in on her. Okay. was good too. There were no hairstyles with long hair, which is a bit of a shame, but usually MMORPGs do not have that because they interfere with the customizable armors. You can get new shoulder pads, new armors, etc. And if you have long hair, it could look bad on the armors. So some games do not have it. Here I have a ponytail, but not exactly what I had in mind. Okay. This one reminds me of the actual card. This one is also pretty good. I think we will do our basic character, not a level 100 whatever character. This one is pretty good too. Sword Maiden. This one is the closest to long hair. This one is alright, reminds me of the card. Alright. I think this is the one I would go for. Let's check the others too again. This one is pretty good. This one is also good. It's very classy. Might make more than one elven character. This one is probably the card. Looked really good. It fits a mage more than a ranger, I think. I would probably go with this one. Maybe not for a ranger, I don't know. Can also change the head. I kinda like how it looks. I wouldn't risk making it more ugly. But sucks that the shop was only available to America. Okay. We don't want a level 100 character. We'll check the other races now. The barbarian. Prefer a smaller barbarian that isn't ugly. Let's see what we can do here. Here we would need to change the body skin color, I mean. Don't want it to be too light. Okay. Alright. Of course her hair can't look like that. Her base color, highlight color, want it to be kind of orange, dark orange. Remove the, would like the lawn stuff removed. And certainly she shouldn't have that hairstyle. I would never give her bald hair. I mean, no hair at all. Or short hair. Never liked short-haired females. This one didn't have any really good ones. I would probably not make one like this. This one was pretty cool, yeah, but nah. I prefer hot over cool when it comes to female characters. All of them were disappointing. We won't do a barbarian, that's for sure. She looked better on the actual card. This was weird. Card looked hot, but not the actual model. Okay. Human. Let's check the human female. Oh, we can zoom in. Okay, hair. Far too bright. Let's change that. Okay, we can't highlight. Okay, and now base color. Okay, we'll change that later. Elegant. That one was right. Maiden. Regal. The regal address. Swordswoman's coil. Most of them were horrible. This one was decent. Okay, head. Lips could certainly be different. Randomize. We see some different changes there. Not many, there are some changes. Show helm. Okay. What about lip colors? Didn't want it to be, you know, uncolored. We won't make such a character. Good. Check the dark elf. And check the hair. Braid. Cool. This was pretty nice. Right. This one looked good. Like a card. It's the wrong color. Shame no hair is long. Unfortunately. Okay, hair color. This is a pretty good color, to be honest. Did the portrait look like? So the portrait white, purple. I think this is the same. Could be wrong. Yeah, the hair color. I really like that look. I think I prefer this one. Or this one. See, color. these two. Okay. Too much light. Okay. Else was there? Just don't pick the wrong one here. This one is very elvish. Nah, we'll go for the other one. Right, evil. Nice. Would like the hair to be slightly different color. Okay. Color highlight. Don't want it to shine a lot. Okay, so that's the Dark Elf. Create a character. Fighter. So Guardian, Berserker, Bruiser, Monk, Paladin, and Shadow Knight. Okay. Guardian, Berserker, Monk, Bruiser. Let's go for a ranger after all. We go for the high elf. Female. Oh, she turned back. Too bad. Next. Hair. This is the ranger. It's either this one. One of the others. See the border look like. Probably this one. See some more. This is the portrait. I think this looks the most like a ranger. Starting city, New Hellas, the reborn city. New Hellas, namesake of the original city of the Northmen destroyed by cataclysm and war, sits in the heart of the isle of Enrolls. The treacherous land of biting temperatures and aggressive fauna within the freezing waters of the Frostfang Sea, originally a village of war-hardened dwarves. It has since grown due to being blessed by Mithaniel Mare and reconnected with the sheltered lands of Noret. Queen's Colony, Vessel of Hope. New Hellas, Queen's Colony. Okay, Fae. Lying with the city of Kanos, this temperate Iceland, Fiends colony, the Isle of Hope, within the Shattered Seas, is more than a refugee for those rescued by the Far Seas Trading Company. It is an Isle of Hope. From here you will begin your walk along the path of light, gaining skills and prestige, giving aid to those in need, and battling the forces of darkness that threaten all of Norad. Okay. We have Calatin, home of the Fae. Calatin, built amongst the green canopy of the greater Faedark, is home to the Fae and other folk who wish to live in harmony with nature. Though the city itself is sheltered, can there ever be peace with orcish legions patrolling so near Tanya? This one is the one we want for an elven ranger. Here we have the servers. Heavy population servers, medium ones, role playing, medium population used for new characters when no low population servers are available. It's a role playing preferred server. I am for role playing over player versus player. Okay. Question is, what should we be named? Take something, maybe random, so it will be correct lore. Ebershia, that's good. Alright, Ebershia, play. I've never played this game before. Select character. Ebershia, Antonia Bale server. Alternate appearance. Can't transfer. Seems to have got stuck for now. Maybe it's loading to enter the game or something. I don't know. Never actually been in this game before, entered the game before. This is the first time I'm at character selection too. I just downloaded it for free on Steam and created a user and all that. I did it for Dungeons and Dragons Online too, a game which I actually have the cover for and the DVDs, but for some reason I can never enter the game. Get stuck at initializing after I log in. But here I could, but now it's gotten stuck for some reason. Which isn't good. Level 1 High Elf Ranger. So this wasn't good. We just need to restart it. Try to exit. manager. It's not good when it gets stuck like this. It happened in Total War Attila 2 before I managed to solve it, and I had to log out of the computer user to get back to the desktop because I couldn't exit this and this black screen, and that means reloading and restarting all the apps in the computer. It takes forever. It's faster now than with Windows 7, but still takes forever, unfortunately. I don't want to do that. I can avoid it, but I don't know if I can. Because the computer is currently stuck. I mean, I can tab out, but I cannot click on anything with the mouse, which is a big problem. I can't click on the game either. It looks like we'll have to restart probably. Or log out and log in again. It means restarting every single program and the web page. I don't know why this happened. It went well, and then when I created the character and clicked on entering the server, then it got stuck. Alright, we'll end the video here. See you later. Bye.